Somebody called it Chop Suey. Y'all are not right. Y'all are not right. I mean, honestly, this cover isn't even better than Bev and Bob's cover of Chop Suey.
Wake up! Grab right, put a little leg up. Hot start right away.
Well, we wanted more System of a Down, but not like this. By now, you've probably heard that Lil Uzi Vert released a cover of System of a Down's Chop Suey, and he's been getting absolutely roasted for it. Here's a few seconds to illustrate exactly why that is.
Think you trust in mine.
So there's one part about this that's especially frustrating to me. With as bad as this cover is, it'll probably still reach more people than most new rock releases this year. Lil Uzi Vert's one of the biggest artists in hip-hop with well over 30 million listeners on Spotify every month. The new album Pink Tape is expected to have between 200,000 and 250,000 units sold in the first week alone, which will likely lead to a #1 debut. I shared my thoughts on the reaction to this cover on the Rock Feed Instagram, and it's a great place to participate in this conversation for future videos on this channel. Now let's go through some of the most hilarious reactions to this cover together, and then I'll share my honest thoughts on this cover at the end. If you like this video, I'd really appreciate it if you took a second to hit that subscribe button and give me your honest thoughts in the comments. All right, so I knew the comments were going to be bad. I just saw the first comment, and it's worse than I thought. It's ruthless. I'm amazed they haven't turned these comments off yet. Here's the top comment. This shit sounds like how I used to sing this song on Rock Band when I was like 9. Oh no. Almost 3,000 likes on that comment. Amazing. Uzi, I can't thank you enough. My dad was in a coma for 6 years. He finally came out of the coma to turn this shit off. That's so brutal. This shit is fire with the volume all the way down. Oh man, it's awful. I want this to play at my funeral because then the guests will wish that they were the dead ones. That's not my comment. This is ruthless. What a treasure. Can we bury it where no one will ever find it? Man's got a hidden talent. Keep it hidden. This makes me feel better about my music. Thank you, Uzi. Oh, this is a good one. I would pay $1,000 to see Serge's reaction to this. I would too. I would love Serge just to get on YouTube and upload like his real, I mean, I'm sure he's probably already heard it at this point, but like I would love to see his honest reaction, 100%. This put actual genuine tears in my eyes. I've never been more upset at a song. Putting this as my alarm because I'll for sure wake up to turn this shit off. I'm not gonna lie to y'all when I say this hurt to listen to. 2,500 likes. And the crowd goes mild. This is a nice productive comment at least. I'd never heard about Lil Uzi until I heard this cover. Respect to him though. Quite nice of him to cover this. Hopefully it'll lead to fans to discover System of a Down as well. Here's another nice comment. System of a Down was my all-time favorite band. Quite cool to see it covered by people in another genre. This user said he definitely shouldn't have used auto-tune and tried a little harder with the vocals. It just sounds cheesy, but I can tell he's a big fan and he had his heart in the right place. I do agree with that. When you hear it, it sounds low effort. It sounds like there wasn't a lot of effort put into it. It was just like, let's try this out and let me just do my take. It sounded like, I mean, like that Rock Band cover, you know, people are just messing. It sounded like he was playing around. I've never heard someone do System so dirty before. This person said, dude gave up halfway through the song just to say wake up at the end. How do you fuck up such a perfect song? This user said he clearly doesn't have anyone around him to tell him this was a bad idea. I can't believe they let him put this out. All jokes aside, I can see that Lil Uzi is a metalhead at heart and has a lot of respect for the genre. He's trying his best to bridge the gap between the fans and the metal that he loved. It's commendable, but next time take some advice from producers before putting out something like this. That's a great comment right there. That's a great comment. I do feel like his heart was in the right place. It just sucks. And I don't think it could. I think it could have been way better. I think it could have been so much better. It sounds like there was minimal effort put onto the song, especially on the vocals. This shouldn't have gotten dropped. They let him cook and he done burned the dish. Him covering Chop Suey is so random. I'm crying. This is what happens when your hype men ain't honest men. Yeah, this was fire. Release it. Somebody called it Chop Suey. Y'all are not right. Y'all are not right. I mean, honestly, this cover isn't even better than Bev and Bob's cover of Chop Suey.
Wake up, grab right foot a little leg up. I'd start right away to shake up.
Let's see what people are saying about this on Twitter as well, if I don't run out of my rate limit. Lil Uzi Vert right now with that weak-ass Chop Suey remix. I'm gonna be the first one to say that Chop Suey cover that Lil Uzi Vert did is ass cheeks, OMFG, like just listen to the original. I'm not even joking or exaggerating when I say that Lil Uzi Vert cover of Chop Suey might actually be the worst song I've ever heard. I did not think it would be as bad as people were saying it was. It's somehow worse. So much worse. There is one good thing that could come from this objectively bad cover though, which I explained in my post on Instagram. Lil Uzi Vert has a massive fan base, and if they find out about System of a Down from this song, maybe it can open the doors to more younger fans who want to check out other bands. It's a good thing that heavy music is becoming popular in other genres. This was commonplace in the nu metal era, as I mentioned. You could look over on the side stage and see Puff Daddy rocking out to Limp Bizkit at Woodstock 99. And they were genuinely stoked to be there. Fred Durst turned a lot of people onto hip hop, and hopefully this will have a similar impact. But in the end, again, the most frustrating part about this is that this cover is almost definitely going to be heard more than most new rock songs this year, just by the sheer magnitude of hip hop by comparison. So give me your honest thoughts on the state of rock in the comments down below. It wasn't a great cover, so let me know what you think in the comments down below. And again, hit that subscribe button, I would really appreciate it. I'll see you all very soon.